Hi Pisces, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. I'll do 3 spreads. The situation spread, we'll see whom you were dealing with, who left whom and why. In the second spread, the advice spread, we'll see what's recommended for you in this situation. And in the third spread, the new love spread, we'll see who is coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the situation spread, Pisces. We have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Devil. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. We also have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Seven of Swords. And we have the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn or any zodiac sign. There's more than one way to interpret this spread, Pisces, I gotta be honest with you. And I'll focus on one of them. And I never sugarcoat my readings, so here's what I think happened. Somebody tricked you. Somebody lured you in. They promised you all kinds of things. They clouded your judgment. Perhaps they took you out and wined you and dined you. And once they got what they wanted, they were gone. That's what I think happened. And now you're like, oh my God, what have I done? Why did I fall for this? You fell for this because this person is a professional. You know, they've done it before. They know exactly what to say and what to do. And that's why, unfortunately, you fell for it. That's, like I said, it could be, this spread could be interpreted in multiple ways, but that's what I think the main message here, right? These are very specific, just like most of these are, right? So we got a couple of pages. You see those 2 pages right there, the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands? I clarified both of them, and it makes total sense, right? The Devil clarifying the Page of Pentacles. It could have been a Capricorn you're dealing with, or the Devil is them, you know, somebody who is very tempting. They know what to say and what to do in situations like that, right? Perhaps they were giving you gifts. They were showering you with gifts. They were showering you with attention. They were taking you places, wining and dining you, showing you all kinds of attention, right? That's what I think the Devil is. That was their plan all along. They've done it before, right? The Page of Wands right next to the Page of Pentacles, same thing. This is them flirting with you, texting you, joking, doing all kinds of things. The Nine of Cups clarifying the Page of Pentacles. In this case, this is a card of personal satisfaction, but it was for their personal satisfaction. Right? The Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and I think in this part, this is them clouding your judgment. It's plain and simple, right? And as a result of that, with the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Swords right next to the deck, this is you know, all stressed out, and you're thinking to yourself, what have I done? The Seven of Swords is a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who sneaks around, and perhaps they were gone in the morning, if you know what I mean, right? And you never heard back from them. Yep. Yeah, there's nothing else to add, Pisces. You know, like I said, they've done it before. They are a repeat offender, and unfortunately, people like that do exist. All right, so let's take a look at the advice spread anyway. Here's the advice for you, Pisces. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Magician. We have Death, we have the Moon, and the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, you were dealing with a trickster, right? The Magician, the first card clarifying the Knight of Swords, is the person you were dealing with. It's not a bad card unless it is either clarified by or surrounded by particular cards. And in this case, the Magician is a trickster, an illusionist, a professional, right? Somebody who clouds other people's judgment. The Knight of Swords, the Magician is clarifying. This is them. They basically swept you off your feet, right? They rushed in and then rushed out. Death in the middle is pretty much, this is done, right? Death is the personal Scorpio card. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio. But Death is, you know, it's done. It's over. The Moon right next to the deck is your personal card, Pisces, and the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I think that's you just, you know, walking away. The thing about the Eight of Cups, this is a card of somebody who is leaving on a journey, somebody who is going on a journey in search for love, or in search for something they want, something they believe, right? So that's you continuing your journey. Yeah. it feels heavy. I get it. It feels heavy. Anyway, let's move on to spread number 3. Spread number 3 is new love coming towards you in the near future. Here's spread number 3, Pisces. This is new love coming towards you in the near future. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Three of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. We also have Justice clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We got lots of swords up, facing upwards, right? The King of Swords is holding up a sword. Then we got the Ace of Swords, and the person in the Justice card, you've guessed it, they're also holding up a sword. But in this case, I think this is a card of determination and honesty, right? Yep. The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Clarity. This is the answer yes. The Ace of Swords is a card of determination. And the King of Swords is the person you're dealing with. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Justice, by the way, is the personal Libra card. This King of Swords could be a Libra, but any air sign would also suffice, right? Then we have the Three of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. That's how I think you're going to meet. The Three of Cups is a card of a party, event, gathering, celebration of some sort, concert, show, what have you, where a bunch of people celebrating, right? And with the Page of Cups, this is them approaching you. I know, don't worry about the sequence of cards, right? Don't worry about how the cards came out, right? This is how I think you're going to be acquainted at some kind of an event, right? The Page of Cups, this is them perhaps purchasing you a beverage, or they're just they're going to start giving all kinds of compliments and stuff like that. Right, the Moon on the bottom of the deck, that is your personal major arcana card, Pisces. It's good. It's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. And like I said, Justice, the next card over, it could be a Libra you're dealing with, or Justice is, this is karma, good karma in this case. If you've been a good boy or good girl, yeah, you're definitely getting some good karma. Justice could be also a place where people get married, like a chapel. Or Justice could be an actual person who's got the authority to marry other people, like a minister or a priest or what have you. But I don't think you're gonna, the Wheel of Fortune, clarifying Justice, could be a card of travel. For like 0.01% of you, you could marry this person, like almost immediately. You could get on that plane and fly out to Vegas and get married, but that's just for 0.01% of you. Because the Wheel of Fortune could be a card of travel, and together with the Justice card, like I said, it could be a chapel, a visit to a chapel or something like that. But for most of you, you'll still take it at the pace you want to take it, right? The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle between you and them. Right, it's a major arcana card. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. So yeah, this looks very promising. Like I said, with all these swords up, this person is going to be very determined. They're going to be very straightforward, very honest with you. They're not going to be playing around and fooling around. They'll tell you what they want. They want to get serious with you. They want to move forward with you. They want you, Pisces. Alright, so yeah. That's what I have for you for this reading, Pisces. Hopefully it resonates. If it does, please share, like, and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing August.